Y'all ready for this?
We got Hunter versus Connor, and the question is, who is the best running back duo in the league right now?
This one's a no-brainer. Let me just flash back a couple years. 2017, Kareem Hunt led the league in rushing yards as a rookie. 2019, Nick Chubb, 1,400 yards. Was it his second year or whatnot? They have Kevin Stefanski, one of the best offensive minds in the game. He schemes up runs that, it's so easy for them to hit the edge and beat one guy. You can't beat that tandem. Kareem also super underrated receiver. Man's like Eddie Lacy, that big belly and whatnot, but man can make like one-hand catches behind his back and still churn out like 10 yards afterwards. This is the best duo in the league, no doubt.
Get the jersey, Connor. Get the jersey out. Let's go. There it is.
Just for our listeners know, I do have a Browns jersey, and I've got the Toledo one as well.
Connor is like a Kareem Hunt super fan.
So I'm gonna go with Alvin Kamara and Latavius Murray, and I just wanna point out this. If I remember right, Michael Thomas didn't play that much last year. Drew Brees, was on his last leg. Defense kind of knew they had to put the ball in Alvin Kamara and Latavius Murray's hands. And I'm actually looking at their duo's stats compared to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, and they're pretty similar. And if I remember right, the Browns had they had Austin Hooper, Odell Beckham, Javaris Landry. So it's almost like they could throw the ball and the defense wouldn't know if they're going to throw or run. It's like the Saints, well, you have to run the ball. So I would say you have Kamara, who's probably the most overall rounded back in the league, who can catch, he can run, he can do anything. Then you have Latavius Murray, who's going to pound it down your throat. And don't get me wrong, I love Nick Chubb, but I'm sorry, they're just clearly the better duo.
So let's just see that. Let's just say Latavius Murray is the only running back in the Saints. Is he going to be a good running back one? Can he hold that whole room down? No. Kareem can do it. He's proven to do it. Nick Chubb can do it. He's proven to do it. 1,000-yard rushers, both led the league. And you're also discrediting Michael Thomas. They can throw the ball. He's still a beast.
It's hard to be a duo when you're suspended, but I'm going to say, I don't know. I think Latavius Murray can hold it down. I think Kareem Hunt can hold it down. I think they could both do it. I think but you're saying they couldn't throw to Michael Thomas. They can throw to him, but the defense knows it's going to him. The defense knows it's going to say, lock him up. Where else you throw it? You have to run the ball. I'm sorry. I mean, I like Nick Chubb a lot. I like Kareem Hunt a lot, but that Browns offense is so overpowered that, I mean, like, come on, man. Like they're talent wise, maybe, but on my NFL team, I'm taking these two.
But the question is the duo. So I think combined, they're better. Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Screw that, because I don't agree. I do. I do think Latavius Murray can hold down a running back room.
Let's go.
And I do think that Kamara is better than Nick Chubb. When you fusion that duo, they're just as good as any other duo in the NFL.
I'm in your ear, Connor.
Hunter was tugging on the heartstrings for Dobbs.
No. Connor had me until he said that Latavius Murray couldn't be a number one back, because I have to throw this out there. Like the 3 games that Murray started for us last year with no Kamara, he rushed for 80 to 100 plus yards. I got to give him his props. He was holding it down for us for real.
Next, we have the best wide receiver duo. It's going to be Dylan and Dobbs.
I don't even know if I'm going to use the full time because that's how confident I am in these boys. Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, they're both in their prime right now. And they have Bruce Arians, one of the best offensive-minded passing coordinators, managers, whatever you want to call it. And he has Tom Brady. They're still young. They're in their prime. It's a little bit of a yin and yang action. I love Chris Godwin in the intermediate and short routes. Can't guard him. Mike Evans over the top. Stop it. He's winning every single jump ball, and he's proven that multiple times. I haven't even brought up the stats, but fuck, I should have done that. God damn it. They're fucking fire, though. I don't think anyone's competing with them. They're just in their prime right now. I think that's all I really have to say.
You started to doubt Julio and his abilities because of the offensive scheme he was in. I see. A lot like something that happened to Randy Moss 10, 12 years ago. I remember. We all remember what happened with Randy Moss, too. Julio Jones is going to do the same thing and wake everyone up. And the crazy part is he's not just doing it alone. He's doing it with literally the best up-and-coming young receiver, arguably, besides DK Metcalf in the NFL. We're talking about a guy that's easily going to go for 1,100-plus yards this year. Julio as well, I think, is going to go for 1,100-plus yards. We're talking about a 2,200-plus easy-yard duo, 20-touchdown duo. They both – and it's not even like a fire lightning thing with them. It's just powerful, unguardable receivers in one-on-one situations that you can try your best and you will not succeed. You can double one of them. You cannot double both of them. Pick your fucking favorite. And it's like, no matter what, one of them's eating. Who's taking takeout that night? I don't know, but it's gonna be one of them. So
Now I have my stats prepared for me, and I'm ready to give it to you guys straight up. 2019, we had Mike Evans go for 1,100 yards and Chris Godwin go for 1,300 and a combined 17 touchdowns. What other receiving duo is giving you 2,400 yards and 17 touchdowns? That accounts for more than half of the passing offense. I'm sorry, I just don't think you could do anything with that.
AJ Brown, over 1,000 yards first 2 years of his career, not even healthy fully for either of them. I think he's going to stay fully healthy this year, and he's going to switch over to the slot more often. He's going to get a lot more touches in the slot. Like I told y'all, hey, Julio's. I get it. You guys, everyone thinks Julio's done for. Everyone thinks Julio's just he's aging. He's not there. I think he can fully recuperate back into the 1,600 plus yard season Julio. I really do. I'm not even talking about anything else besides talent. Just these two guys combined. You literally cannot double them. So one of them's eating, and it's just that simple. Who's eating?
Okay.
Who's eating? It's not about
Backfield.
It's not
You're
about
done.
one of them getting eaten.
You're done. You're
One of
at
them's
like
gonna eat.
45 seconds.
I liked both of the arguments. I think these are two very good answers. I am going to go with Dobbs. After hearing both of the things, like my thing wasn't going to change. I was going to pick Dobbs either way. But I do. I mean,
So
Julio
that's-
Jones has the highest yards per catch of all time, and AJ Brown is right up there, and he's only been on there for 2 years. So if you have to pick duo, I'm going to go with Dobbs.
Tom Brady, Mike Evans, who's one of my favorite receiver, probably my favorite receiver, and Chris. I mean, like, bro, this is kind of like the little Chubb Hunt situation. Like, I kind of walked into this. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you're really gonna tell me that you would rather have Tannehill, Julio Jones, and AJ Brown than Godwin, Brady, and Evans?
Brady was not part of the Brady. The quarterback was not a part
But
of.
you have
not
to
a
think
part
about
of
why they're
this.
elite. You have to think about why they were already elite with Jameis. So with Brady,
Y'all ready for this?